A very funny young man. I think you guys are gonna enjoy him as I've come to enjoy him many times. I'm trying to wait till the machine stop for you. I got you. Trying to give you a full time on stage with your stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel it though. I think women are lazier though in sex, man. Women ride for 2 minutes. It's all right, Tyrone, get me down from here. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Come on now.
Get me down from here.
There we go. Coming to the stage, man. You know him, you love him. The very funny Little Daddy.
Hey man, give it up for my friend Tyrone. How y'all doing tonight? I've been working on some new shit, so you know what? You know my neighbor paid me $50 a week to watch his wife to see if she cheat. But his wife paid me $100 to mind my own business. Yeah, so I make $150 a week for doing nothing. That's some real shit. And then the other night, you know, a thief broke into my house, and my wife said, I think he's looking for money. So I grabbed a flashlight and started searching with it. Yeah, we both broke. But anyway, you know, I always had a problem with my children. So once again, I'm up into school again because my nephew acted up in school. So while I go to his room, the teacher just asked him questions, and she asked the student, she said, Mike, if you had 5 birds and shot one, how many birds would you have? He said, none, because the other birds would have flew away. She said, no, the answer is 4, but I like the way you think. So he said, well, miss, I got a question for you. He said, 3 women are eating ice cream. 1 licking, 1 biting, and 1 sucking. Which one is married? She was kind of nervous before she answered the question. She said, the one sucking. He said, no, the one with the wedding ring, but I like the way you think. Hey, that's what I've been working on. I said, that was pretty good. You know, I got a whole lot of shit. My daughter, my daughters don't fuck with me. That's fucked up, man. I got 4 daughters and they don't even fuck with me. So you know my birthday comes up next week. I wonder how that's gonna turn out. But you know what? That ain't gonna stop me from being 71. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going back and fucking with no crack unless it's a pussy crack. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, and I ain't going back to drinking unless it's some woman's cum that I'm drinking. You know what I'm saying? So all my shit is gonna be some sexual shit. You know, it's always fucked up. You know, I ain't gonna come up short. But anyway, you know, I was outside talking to a young lady. She was outside smoking weed. And I asked her was she addicted. She said, man, I got 6 kids. I said, shit, I ain't asked you was addicted. But evidently she was addicted to the dick. She got 6 kids, right? So I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't wear condoms no more. Yeah, because Black Lives Matter. Last time I wore a condom, I took it off. You can hear voices saying, I can't breathe. Man, that is some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm little daddy man, I'm the titty man. I ain't gonna come up short twice. You know, I'm still, yeah, I love some titties. I remember when my babysitter used to draw pictures back in the day. And she said, you know, I was real small then. And this is how I became the titty man. She said, well, whatever you see on the picture, that's what I want you to do. So she drew a picture of a guy sucking a titty. And so she had me on her sucking a titty. And then she told me, she said, you can't tell your mother about this because you're going to get us in trouble. That was predated rape back then, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tell my mama because shit, next week she was drawing pictures again. So I might have sucked a coochie back then. I don't remember that part of the picture. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's some crazy shit. So, yeah, man, it's still going on. So like I said, I'm still so a lot of stuff been going on in my head. And I ain't allowing myself to be all fucked up. Yeah, I can't. You know, I said, I done came a long motherfucking way. You know, it's hard being a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? I got to do great jobs for a hit. I remember one time I did a great job for a motherfucker. Looked like he had the salt chicken, because that's what this shit looked like when he put it in my hand. Some fucking crumbs, right? But shit, he rolled away free. Yeah, man. But like I say, you know, and being an alcoholic. I remember, what I like about being an alcoholic was when I look at my story back then, I used to rob myself and blame somebody else. You know, I would get home and my wife would ask me where the money at, and I said, what money? You know, I made it look like shit. I ain't got no motherfucking job. I don't owe nobody nothing. But that's a fucked up life, right? But you know what? Ain't nothing like being sober. You know, I've been sober 8 years now. Shit, I love an AA meeting when I come here tonight. You know, every Thursday I still do AA meetings. You know, and I love it. You know, but I've been hearing stories about AA meetings. You know, the one that I hate is when I hear a motherfucker tell this story about how they was doing something and they knew God was watching. Well, bitch, he was watching when you was sucking that dick in the corner. He was next. They don't tell that part of the motherfucking story. You know what I'm saying? But I done heard some crazy ass story in AA meetings. And then I had to ask somebody, and this is not getting real deep into religion, it's just some shit that I want to know. So I hear a person use the word God all the time. So I asked him, is that a person's name or is it a title? They fucked up because they don't know it's a title. Because I be wanting to know what the fuck they praising. You know what I'm saying? You put a name on anything, you call me God, but shit, that ain't my title. You know, I do some righteous shit. That's just like when Moses went on to the top of the mountain and he got the 2 tablets and the tablet said that thou shalt not kill. And then when he get back down to the people, they worship the golden calf or whatever, and he killed all them motherfuckers, didn't he? I was just telling about this shit that was wrote in the book. I ain't trying to start no shit. Maybe I need to start reading. But that's my time anyway, man. Give it up for your host, Tyrone.
Little daddy, little daddy. The doors of the church are now open after Bible study. If you guys want to come and pray afterwards, you can join. Fun fact, God's real name is Andy.